Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time once again for some Tainted Grail. Now I meant to record this last night, but I didn't get the time in the end, so I'm recording it tonight instead. Now, there is an issue with load game. If you leave it where the character's dead, and you're starting again, it gets considered to be an empty slot, and you actually can't bloody load it. You can clear it, or create a new slot, but you can't actually... So when I go to create, I can go, hey look, I'd like these as well, you know. What the... Oh, so I can create with the existing character? Interesting. So, we were going to be trying out the Berserker branch of the warrior class for a bit. As I said, I've had some experience with that version of the class, and I kind of like it, but it's also not really towards my preference. So it's nice to be trying out something different. You know, I'd like something a bit more sturdy and reliable, like the Guardian. The Berserker is a nice, fine balancing act and a lot of fun, but my goodness, you take a lot of damage. There we go. And we have Aldred Kinlair now in a more aggressive mode. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you'll know that when I'm starting a reasonably new series, I'll give it 3 episodes in a row.
Where your hometown once was, a lone man sits among the remains. He doesn't notice you. Only when you walk right up to him, he turns his blank stare toward you.
Right, we'll take the armor. Can't afford... Can we? No. Damn it. And I can't equip this, or can I? No, I can't. I have to close the menu. Do it the long way. So yeah, as I was saying, when I'm starting a new series, I'll give it 3 episodes uninterrupted before going back to some of my other series, and then alternating a bit. And then that'll be 24, so I can grab a healing potion. There we go. And I'm also going to pop this in there for ready access.
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by. Many believe Merlin himself invented the runes carved into them. There's also a darker rumor that they were left by the Fore-dwellers to lure humans into their domain, like moths to the flame.
So, in some regards, we want to be going without candles and not using them so often, because that allows us to get the weird stone, which we need. However, at this early stage in the game, I don't think that is wise. I think we want to get a few levels first, become a little more capable in combat before we allow ourselves to... Yep, I'll carve my name and light a candle here. And then I can always come back for things like whatever that is. There's also a house here, that's nice. We'll go interact with that soon. Alright, what do we got? Ooh! Tricky. So we'll have 1 block. Okay. And we'll reduce 1 incoming attack. I don't know why we're redirecting damage back to them. I don't know if it's something they've done. But I like it. Right. That's good. Throw up a block and be ready for the next round. Nice. You see, we're building up charges here. I think it's when we get hit. Also, we sometimes seem to get an extra point of energy, and I'm not entirely sure why that happens just yet. There we go. So, Shard of Morgana's Mirror. Disables all healing on the target. I suppose enemies sometimes heal a little bit, and we got some food. 5 healing. I could probably use that right now, to be honest. Alright, what do we got? Double Edge, lovely. Mark of Blood. Reduce enemies' armor by 60 for 1 turn. Next turn, restore their full health. This is trying to kill someone in one go, when you think you've already got them down. Taunt, Return. After play card returns to your hand, this card's cost can never be modified. I'll go Double Edge because that suits the Berserker playstyle quite a bit. Again, unless it just stops them buffing or summoning or healing, I'm not sure what purpose Taunt serves unless I have more than one hero. Power of Weird. This sacrifice 10% maximum health points. From experience, I'd say it doesn't actually reduce the maximum. It's like it just reduces the current by 10% of the maximum. It doesn't lower the maximum by 10% for the rest of the fight. Gain +2 energy and draw 2 cards. May be good. Steel Eater, yeah, it's alright. And we have Fear. Enemies in the first 2 rounds have -50 armor. We aren't encountering a lot of enemies with armor yet. Unleash. When enemies hit you, when an enemy hits you, all enemies get 10% of the damage. That's really nice. Demoralize. On each hit received, lowering his own unleash. It fits the style of what we're playing. And hey, there's people, insane worshippers. Could lead to some kind of fight. It looks like it will, but let's see. Oh, oh, ah, oh, oh, ah. Yeah, they look pretty bonkers, especially where they're waving weapons around.
Strange, aggressive voices emanate from between trees.
They're also all skinheads, so they should be killed for that alone.
Soon enough, you find a group of people carrying a burning statue of a weird-turned woman with 3 pairs of arms and horns.
Yeah, they're like chaos cultists. Worship her! Worship her! No! Fuck off, you evil cunts. The crowd murmurs and takes a step back. You don't want to bow before the meat giver? Then you'll encounter the wrath of her followers! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus followers. It'll probably just be like 3 or 4 of them. He says, hopefully. Right, 2, 1, 1. So if we could throw a stun at him, that'd be great. And we can. I don't believe the Crazy Witch is supposed to represent their statue. I do believe I should use Double Edged. Oh, do I have to target someone with it? I don't... Or did it automatically target him because he's been stunned, so he would be the first attacker because it goes along the line? I don't know. But I have 89 of 100 health. I can get 5 back with the food. Alright. I'm seeing 5 incoming attacks, so stuns would be good. We don't have stuns. So actually, let's just spread attacks a bit. And then whoever's most badly injured is likely to be whomped by us in the not too distant future. Right. We are on 5. If we can get that up to 8, that would be grand. But let's just use this now. So, the Berserker, once per round ability. Like the Guardian ability, it's one you really want to use at the start of your turn and not later. Gain Lifesteal ability until the end of turn. Effect's magnitude depends on charges consumed. So 4 or more charges, 25% lifesteal. This is the Berserker's mechanic. It's a health recovery system, but the more badly damaged I am, the more effective it is. Passive when skill below 50% health, plus 1 energy. Right, so I'm going to use this. I will throw in 1 block, and I will drink the healing potion. I probably shouldn't have done that until after I'd started attacking. I don't know if this boost is going to be based on my health at the time of use or at the time of making the attacks. I strongly suspected it would be the time of use, but now I'm thinking the time of making attacks. So, let's actually get some attacks in there. Interesting, the damage they're dealing is so low, but I'm not really returning very much to them. Man, if I could have this block for him. But in a way I can. Okay, I'll throw up a block. Alright. She's the big one to stop. And we don't have... Oh, it's gonna hurt. Okay. I'm just trying for the takedown next round. I could actually lose this one now, yeah. Oh man, it happens sometimes. I think that's worthy of a retry. For most, death is final, a place from which they never return. For some, it is a place of eternal torment from which they come back as monsters. You, on the other hand, find yourself in a desolate and peaceful land lit only by the cold glow of stars way out in the sky. For some reason, this feels like Call of Cthulhu narration. It really does. So, you feel a strange force around you. And those look like shooting stars, they don't look like constellations. The lines are all curved. They look like fireworks more than stars, actually. Now, these ones here look a bit more like streetlights. That looks unnerving and unsettling, and that may actually be the intent. It's as if you're trying to push... It's as if it was trying to push you to go on and try again. Like a whisper inside your head saying something like, "Don't ever give up." We shall try again, and this time we'll take 6 healing potions, because that's a lot of healing potions. I'll stick with Berserker for now, and I'll try Brawler as well at some point.
Where your hometown?
I'll take the armor again. It would be nice if they'd allow me to buy and equip sometimes. No, I want the candles. Can I get 2? No, not even remotely. Okay then. And let's just be prepared to get into violence. So the last session, when I perished, I hadn't been out of town long enough, and I did not feel that I had enough. You know, I didn't feel that the...
It's a mystery why these stones light up and banish the weirdness when people walk by.
I didn't feel that the town's supply of candles had had time to replenish. That's a dead end, so I can just take it. There's a fight over here, so I can take that, and it's away from a red line. That's even better. Alright. In a way, it's a disappointingly small first fight. And now not so small. Good. So he bursts open and all these creatures come out. That's a lot of attacks. So I might as well throw up a block. Take out this. And spread some love. Oh wow. I mean, how can I not, right? And I know I'm getting the first fight beautiful damage bonus here, so I might as well take hefty advantage of it. If I had one more charge, I'd be going in for a bit of healing as well. But sadly I do not. Draw is not a bad card. Counter-strike, that's pretty nice. I wonder if that 50% damage, yes. So I do need to be looking to up my damage at some point as well. Blade Fury. So red cards lead into this. I don't have many ways to get extra energy. I suppose the idea is to use that the weird thing. It's not a weird candle, it's something else. To spend health to get extra energy and then use the Berserker power and like Blade Fury to just leech that health back again. I'm seeing some really nice synergies here, but I'll stick with Counter-Strike first. Okay, Rampage. Hit an enemy 10 to 14 at the start of combat. For every 20% of your health loss, you get an additional hit. That's nice. It's a good opening. Wide swings, not wild. Wide swings. Whenever you hit an enemy, deal 50% damage to all remaining ones. Yeah, that's not bad. And then Fear, we've seen that before. I'm going to go I go Rampage because I do encounter single targets often enough. Now what is this? A shimmering light. Oh, I've encountered this before. This is really nasty. There's an old saying, all that glitters is cold. That's not the saying. But when you notice a pale shivering light between the trees at the edge of the weirdness, you feel beckoned, as if called to follow the light deeper into the forest. We can follow the light, which is a possible loss of a bit of health, or leave. I encountered this before, as I said, when I was trying it out, and it cost me health, and it looped through the same 4 or 5 results for a long time, and I was feeling it would be nice to get the feeling this is going somewhere, but I feel it's like a will-o'-the-wisp, so I'm just going to leave for now, because it might make for very boring watching. I suppose I can always come back there if I want to. If any of you have had some interesting experiences of that, let me know. Alright, I'll carve my name, and I'll see if there's another one down here, so I don't have to sacrifice a candle just yet. Oh, right. Sure. Let's try and get some of those weird stones. Yeah. Serves you right. Oh, it's going to be nasty. Well, he's not attacking for now, so I should totally do that. And he has a lot of health for me to work through. And now he's giving me bad cards. Affliction, reduce energy by 1. Ooh, nasty. He's attacking twice. I could block once or just stun him. I will go for the stun. Double block. And small strikes. Because he has no armor and he is the only target there. Now the reason I'm trying to block all his incoming attacks is that I am in the weird and will receive a lot of extra damage. So I don't really want to get hit. And there's that beautiful Counter-Strike card, which I'm about to lose because it's the end of the round. Alright. Alright. He is not attacking this round, but he's going to give us more disturbance cards. If I'm really lucky, I'll be able to make it through this entire fight without taking damage. I will go for the shield bash because I don't want a nasty debuff. And I'll try work him down here. Yeah, these aren't really going to help because he's not attacking. And now I should get the kill. Oh, no, okay, interesting. Right, crafting components and lots of weirdstone, okay. Target block. Block next attack from chosen enemy. Could be very useful. Provoke. Another taunt. Taunt and return, yeah, okay. And quick counter. If I grab that again, I'll take provoke just because it might actually come in useful for the taunt. And I will light a weird candle. Erratic seamstress. I'm going to go to this milestone here and check. Now, looking at the map there, I saw there's enough stuff here to warrant lighting a candle. I do need to be careful about candles though. I'll go here first, that's it. No candle, but it's worth being able to teleport to all of them anyway. Oh, that is a hunting grounds. It's very big. Alright, let's go do this fight and then head back to the stone above me. Nice. That's a lot of attacks, and I don't have a stop. Better start getting ready for some berserker power then. Oh, those didn't split at all. That's interesting. And sure. Wait, it returned the damage to me? I mean, why did I take damage from that? Oh, it makes him hit me. Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
I will end you.
God, that's a lot of attacks. Okay. Should have clicked that button already. Oh well. I'll try for... Yep, got him. And give me a... Yeah! Healing time.
Bring it on.
I mean, I'm probably still going... Yeah, 2 below. So a net loss of 2 there. Alright. And he just keeps going in with low value attacks there. That is not a healing item, but I do believe I have a potion. So this is a dead end. So I'll come back up here. And this way to that fight. At least I should get a lot of hits in at the beginning, right?
I will end you.
Okay. So if I go stand your ground. Full on attack. And counter strike. So blocks don't... Good to know. Bloody hell. I've got to go direct. It's the only way. Alright. It's not enough. I don't need to drag, he's the only one there, right. Oh, bugger. Yeah, that was the point where I realised actually I need him to hit me at least once before I... Oh, God, it's not going to happen anyway, is it? Right, okay. Power blow! That's a lot of discard your hand! So I want to make sure that's the last card I'm using. Storm of Blades, targets random enemy. So, oh, 4 attacks, right? Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That was pretty amazing. I'll just need to be very careful how I use it. Last resort, whenever your health is below 10%, apply duplicate to every attack card played. Okay. Duplicate would give me back a copy of the card, I imagine. Last call, when you have 3 or less cards in your hand, raise your damage by 50%. Okay. And Pendulum, for each hit received, plus 5% damage until the end of combat. That is actually really good. Because I don't have as good blocking capacity as the Guardian, because the Guardian can keep drawing extra cards. How am I... Oh god, 6 potions, right. I shouldn't have drank that before going into combat. I should have gone in, taken the extra hits and then drank it.
I will end you.
Alright. So only 2 incoming attacks. And I can smack some damage in right here. And I can use a potion to mitigate some of the incoming damage. So a block, and then I just go smash. Oh god, really? It didn't... redirect onto her health, it should have done. Oh well. We can't have that, can we? Here we go. Huh. I think we just try for the kill here. So, quick attack draws a card. Finishing blow. It's a good finisher for group fights. Just time. I'm gonna have to go finishing blow, I think, unfortunately. A fat knight. Oh no. No, I've seen that before. That's really tough. That is a go back to town, mate, and see if you can get some more weird candles and equipment in general, really. What do we got? We got loads, actually. That actually works quite nicely for us. So now we're going to get this ridiculously stonkingly big sword that's just stupidly huge. It doesn't look too huge here, but wait till we get in a fight and you see us swing it around one-handed. This is like a free-handed sword. No such thing exists, by the way. You know, it's like a two-handed sword, and then you need like a third arm and hand just to be able to carry the weight of the thing. Sure. So it might almost be nice to just have a way to quickly click on them, and I understand why they don't give me that option. So we've got the fat knight up there. I don't really want to... I think here is where I want to get off. I can see what all these things down here are. Yeah, let's do this first. So I think he's still got the small buckler on his arm there, but at least he's using it two-handed. The woman uses this sword one-handed, and it is very, very wrong. I have no stun. I'll throw up a block. I'll try and focus on this one. There we go. Bloody hell. Would be really nice. I see three attacks incoming. I can't block them all. That is a lot of damage. It would have been nice to use a finishing blow to finish one of those off, but I would have taken so much incoming damage, it would not have been healthy for me. And I didn't finish any of them. Okay. Power blow. Would be nice, but if I just make sure I get rid of that extra protection. There we go. Oh, nice book. A Tome of Knowledge, which will allow me to draw 2 cards in combat. Speaking of cards, again, new cards. Spike's Throw, not Spiked Throw or Spike Throw. Or Throw Spike, rather. 4 to 8 times 2 damage, okay. Catch a Breath. That's actually really good for none. However, Focus, increase your damage dealt by 10% until end of combat for no energy is really good as well. Fortify. For every attack you receive, increase your armor by 2 until end of combat. That's really good, because I'm going to get hit a lot. Amok. Not a muck. A muck is a Americanization. Amok. Berserker rune charges carry over from fight to fight. That's really strong. And Unleash. When enemy hit you... Not when an enemy hits you. No. All enemies get 10% of the damage. All of these are very good. But I think it's going to be between Fortify and Amok, and I think I need the armor. 2% armor isn't very much. But I get attacked a lot, you know, by these many enemies. So I want to be careful. And go straight into this fight. Alright. One attack incoming, so I'll go with 1 block, 1 small strikes, and see where the damage goes. And it looks like it's mostly going on him, so on him I shall focus this round. And he has been warded.
I will end you.
So, getting angry, building up that focus, feeling the rage. Right. I'll have a block. Yeah, counter-strike, why not? It probably won't trigger if I block. I mean, it should trigger if I block, but it just doesn't seem to. Okay, small strikes please, because there's a lot of magical warding to get through. You know what? That's a big hit from her. We don't like that. Okay. Armor's at 14. That's good. I could theoretically... It's a small chance. So how about I increase that chance? There we go. So now the finishing blow will do significantly more damage. And speaking of dealing damage... Oh man, that getting rid of the magical health doesn't give me any health. I've got to stop him before he does some serious damage to me. There we go. No rewards. Well, no tangible rewards apart from the coin, obviously. Now. Oh, she might want my tendons to sew things up with. I'd better heal up a bit just in case. Oh, she is elderly looking. Well, I don't know, she doesn't have that many wrinkles to go with the grey hairs. The first thing you notice is a long veil made of rags, leaves, and pieces of fur held together with a snowy white thread. It leads you to a middle-aged woman with a gaunt face and greying hair. She is busy sewing more pieces of random materials to the end of the veil. Her fingers flash so fast you can barely see them. Only when she stops and raises her eyes at you, a chilling truth is revealed. The weirdness changed the tips of her fingers into long, sharp needles. And I'm immediately wondering if we can invite her back to our town.
Anything in you needs sewing. I can take care of garments, body, or soul. They're all the same anyway.
Ask her to sew my body. I'll get 10 health. Ask her to come with me to the village. If I ask her to sew my body, she might not come to the village, so I'll ask her to come to the village first.
Oh, you'll have to wait a moment. I have this commission to finish first.
And I'm immediately reminded of red dye number 5. You stand and watch as she finishes the long veil. The last part is a fur of a feral cat still dripping with blood. The seamstress folds the veil into a neat square and places it on the rock.
Here, I think she'll like it.
She shudders.
I really hope she does. Now, let's go and see this village of yours.
Very well. We managed to invite someone back to the village. Let's go experience this and hope it's not too bad.
The local hunters call this ancient skull the Stag Father and lay charms and offerings around it. The legends say the Stag Father takes the dreamers away to join him on a great hunt.
Going on a hunt doesn't seem quite right. I will sleep in the shrine. Dangerous though that may be. You lie down and discover the inside of the skull is marked with crude red paintings depicting scenes of the hunt. As you observe them, they seem to start moving. The hunters of yore are talking to you. I was going to say I imagine the red paint is like something psychedelic and like he's breathing it in. Forget 2 skills or learn 2 new skills. Sure, I don't want to forget 2 skills. Catch your breath is good. Mark for blood, good for finish at focus. Ooh. So if I go focus and steel eater, I want to say, but no, catch your breath. You drift off under this ochre-painted constellation into a restless sleep where you chase a young dove in the hills just outside your village. You awaken early in the morning with a cold, sweaty body and several cuts that weren't there yesterday. The taste of blood fills your mouth. Beside you, some fresh pieces of meat lie carefully wrapped in leaves. Yeah, those were parts of me, weren't they? I will visit this stone. I will carve my name. Do I light... well... Yeah, I need that. Do I light a candle? No, there's another one just down here. Can I sneak past this fight? Why can't I just go this way? Here we are. So I'll carve my name, light a candle. And then, pick this up. And pick this up. And go to this fight. And then drink the big healing potion after I fight. By which I mean after I make my initial attacks. Great. So, oh bugger. Can I? No, I can't. I am so screwed now. Well, good to know. Oh, right, small strikes, that's why. Oh. I don't mind piling all the damage on her. Sure. Nice. Not quite enough. 3. Go away, Steam notification. 4. Good. I can. Yes. Oh, not enough. Okay, that's right. Bloody hell, that's a lot of damage. So I'm going to use that big healing potion now. There we go. Right. That was rough. Ooh, what's this? Is this for windmill? Looks like a windmill. Yeah. As you approach the rundown windmill, you see a man walking around it, looking for something in the grass. He's tall and, because of his robe, looks like a druid, but his movement isn't as confident as you'd expect from a druid. Oh, this is interesting, because I've approached it in the weird. I may be getting a very different encounter. Hey, you, traveller. Do you have something that might be used as a pigment? You know, for paint? He's asking for blood. What? The man sighs and sits on the ground, visibly exhausted. You see, I was employed by the master of these lands and sent here to help out in whatever way, in whatever came up. You know, easy jobs, cleaning dishes, things like that. Then it turned out I became an apprentice of a man. He shudders. A man known as the Voice of Madness. The Voice of Madness? It's a long story. The part where it gets dark is that I've been trying to find proper materials for his new artistic endeavour for the past month or so. I brought him everything that I could think of. Nothing works. I don't think I have anything you might use. Well, maybe next time? Perhaps.
The blades of this lone windmill creak and groan as you approach, as if they were trying to warn you of something. When you enter, the miller immediately announces,
"My lord, I'm sorry. That's all I can give you this week."
You think this is a lord? Man, you got something to learn. Some things to learn about the world. Right, I better light a candle now before things get bad. Okay, there's a fight down there. I should absolutely go and enjoy it. Oh, that 3 attacks is rough. And I have no stun. God, this is gonna hurt.
Bring it on.
My God. Right. Focus. Focus. $31, is that 73? Well, I'll try. Yes. Good. Oh, it's gonna hurt. How hard did that hit that last time? Oh well, bugger. You wake up in a place which must lie somewhere between life and death and notice an ethereal form of a woman floating near you. I've been watching you, traveller. She doesn't even speak. You hear her voice right in your brain. She's a mind flayer! It's soothing, and yet somehow every word she says seems like 1,000 needles exploding in your head. Oh, her voice should not be as soothing then. Oh, no, it is. Interesting. As you've been an enjoyable thing to watch, continue and don't let me down. She disappears the moment you want to ask her a question, whether she's the one who's been bringing you back this entire time. And we try with... I'll go for healing potions, because they work for Berserker. Well, we'll go Berserker one more time before trying up the Brawler. However, I'm also thinking
It's
this is
a
probably a
mystery
good point
why
to
they-
end the episode. Oh, bugger, right. Just
Where your hometown?
so let me. No, can't do that. There we go. I'll go to the first stone up the road. Damn, that was promising, that last run. Oh, how far up is the first stone? And I'll light a candle there. Go do this fight as well, why not? But yeah, I'm thinking this is about a good length for the episode. In fact, it might be a little bit on the long side. No stun. Okay, hero of all of them. It's fine by me. One block. On small strikes to see where it goes. Try and finish her off. Not quite good enough.
Bring it on.
But that's okay. That's a lot of attacks incoming. I know they're low power, but there's too many of them.
I will end you.
Patience. There we go. But yeah, I think this is a good point to end the episode. Okay, I'll go for the card draw. And... okay, go pendulum. And yeah, I'll end this one here. Tomorrow night I'll get to record something else, and then I'll come back to this in a little bit. Let me know what you guys think of this one so far. Are you enjoying watching it? I think I would enjoy the story mode more, which isn't being publicly developed. That means the developers are working on it, you know, in the background. I think I'd enjoy that more than this one. This is kind of like a tutorial or a mess around, do whatever you want mode. And I'd like it if it felt a bit more like I was working towards something rather than just, you know, sprawling about doing whatever I wanted. I need that sense of purpose and quest, I feel. But yeah, let me know if you guys are enjoying this and what you think of it down in the comments section below, and I'll be back soon with another video. Hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!